Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RIMWORLD, Children of Eden Edition. What a great run this has been. Now, I have to put a little disclaimer here. This episode might be a little wonky. I might be a little tired while we're recording this, but I really need to get another episode going. I was up, like, I was working hard yesterday. My my hot water heater basically exploded and leaked water all over the basement. So I had to work like crazy yesterday to shop vac everything and make sure, you know, to grab all the puddles of water off the carpet and stuff like that. And if there's any background noise you can hear, it's because I've got a dehumidifier running so that I can get the basement bone dry ASAP to make sure there's no lingering problems with mold or anything like that. So yeah, it's been I was gonna say it's been a stressful 24 hours, but it actually hasn't been quite that long yet. So anyway. But RIMWORLD, we've got that! Luckily, RIMWORLD is such a relaxing game where nothing bad ever happens, so it should be a really great thing for me to just chill with and enjoy, right? Let's just keep telling ourselves lies until that's true. Anywho, we're still letting things just produce overall. Man, we're still having that problem with, like, occasionally bad frame rate. I don't know if you can see the counter up here. I've had the Steam built-in FPS counter enabled for a while now for like just all my games because it's been actually really useful to be able to judge some things. You can see like sometimes it's at 60 and sometimes it'll drop to like sometimes single digits. Like right now it's obviously really smooth, but you'll see some pretty crazy stuff happening from time to time. All right, you got some visitors, and that's okay. And yeah, so we need the smelting to keep going on over here. Consistent supply of steel. We still have some ammunition waiting to happen. There we go. Hey, look, it dropped to 1 FPS as I was trying to load that list, but I mean, that's a whole other thing. Still got a queue in the gun, more flak pants, and, you know, we want the tissue printer to get done. I mean, maybe I could prioritize things. I suppose I could turn off these benches temporarily. It might not be the worst thing in the universe. But the thing is, like, you know, finishing these 14.5 by 114mm cartridges is going to be really important to get all these auto turrets ready to go. See, they're not in here. What kind of I think we're making the full metal jacket version, right? Yeah, just as a balance for these, which is okay-ish, I guess. I don't know if this sets up job. I think the thing is, I think it's there. These guns, I think, get auto-reloaded pretty consistently as long as we have any of the material. So we're mostly having to wait for some things to get done. Alright, you're working on the tack, you're working on the flak pants, which are nearly done. That's good. At least with the tack, like, once it's done, you know, it will probably just sit idle, which is okay. I mean, in a sense, it's a waste, but I think we can all agree it's not a bad idea to have one spare of each type of weapon. Just in case something happens, there might be quality things as well. I mean, maybe we've got enough stored up that it wasn't a big deal. But, I mean, one spare PKM, one spare TAC 50 ain't bad. I mean, we do have the extra M15, right? Or M16, sorry. And then a couple extra charge rifles. Maybe I don't need those jobs, but I'm still going to feel okay about finishing it. Working on some statues over here. We don't have any statues in the library yet. Ooh, inspired creativity. Okay. Wandering out over here, getting some harvest. What's the season? Okay, 6th of September. So it is nearing the end of the growing season. We are hoping that, you know, that will just wrap itself up nicely before winter sets in. What I'm going to do, there we go, on these zones. Oh, it did select those. I thought it'd be out of view. Hold on. If I move a little further up, double click. There we go. So these zones over here, I'm going to turn off sowing. So we're not going to replant in the outside parts. But, oh man. Chunky. And now we're at 3-digit FPS. Yeah. Sometimes we're great FPS, sometimes we're not. It's just, I think it has to do with just processing. Obviously, the game mostly runs fine. It's just like when it needs to load a bunch of people or do some complex pathfinding or something like that. So these are going to keep running, which is good. Got some corn coming in there. Good amount of hay. We do have a lot of critters, but between lots of hay and lots of kibble... Oh, we're having an election! Newton, Sacriel, Steiner are all going to run for office. The bulk silage job. What do we need to make this work? Hay plus just anything vegetarian, I guess. It's interesting, though, because it's like, it's not actually being made. Like, we don't have any silage there. Unless, like, are we making it, then it gets instantly eaten? Maybe for some reason the bot's not doing it? Do we need a skill? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we don't have any silage. I'm not going to stress. It's not like it's a big deal. I'm just a little curious. All right, we've got some training, taming going on. One of the things I'll do as well for our animals is maybe turn on the rescue. I don't know. We've got enough people. We don't really need to count about the animals rescuing. It's when you've got like a really small group of people, having animals set to rescue can sometimes just save your bacon. All right, steel still being produced and then stored over here and then picked up and moved to different things. Let's check these jobs here. Yeah, so you're still working on that TAC 50. Parkas for the winter, which is going to be okay. And that is just a, well, it's normal. It's not a crummy statue, but I'm going to keep selling the ones that aren't good or better. There's not a lot of room in here for statues, but we can fit it in, so that's going to be okay. None of these rooms have statues yet. Are they all occupied? Yep, they're all occupied. Yeah, we really could use a lot more art coming in. Oh my gosh, we finished our first hospital bed. Look at that. Infection chance multiplier from room, 32%. I don't know if that's good or bad or what. We'll put the vitals monitor down. So this, I believe it has to be adjacent. Doesn't really say. I think it has to be adjacent to a bed. Can I get info over here? Directly adjacent to the hospital bed. Yeah. So I usually put it at the foot of the bed over there. We might do the IV drip as well. Or you know what? See, that's more steel. Let me cancel that. We'll just focus on making the actual hospital beds first. And then, you know, also save metal for other things. Like maybe the tissue printing? I don't know. The hospital beds are pretty legit. We do have a bulk goods trader. Hello! Let's get Eva over here. And I think we've got a lot of silver. Caravan request. Oh, hauler bot. Melee shield 27. Devil Strand head cover, I mean, which is worth a lot. The hauler base station may be worth investigating here. At least it's a big crafting job, but we'll see. All right, we're not going to buy any cats. I think I talked about maybe trimming down the amount of critters we've got going on here. And I think that might be the case. I'm going to get Champion out. Giselle. We'll get rid of a couple of dogs. We'll keep, you know, the newborn ones, the youngest. I'm going to get rid of the Huskies as well. Even though we did spend some time training. I think the price... I don't know if the price is just higher because of age or because of training. But we'll do that. We're just going to simplify things. Have a few less critters running around. We don't really need this many. So they don't actually... Oh, no. There we go. Muffalo. There we go. We can do this. Sell one of the Muffalo, which... we only got the three. One male, two females. Never mind. I will keep those. Keep the insect meat and that and that and that. And here what we're going to do is we're going to buy a bunch of components because... this still consumes a lot of steel, and this, and all your steel. Although we might, depending on how much you've got, we may not actually have enough money. We're just a little bit shy, but I'm willing to bet we've got lots of things we can sell. I'm not going to do the bed rolls. I will sell all these middling statues. Thrumble padded pants. As a crap ton of money. I mean, you know, our people would be pretty happy wearing it, but we're just going to sell it to fund the other efforts. And feel pretty okay about that. That can all go. These. Yeah, all these. We may want to, you know, winter's coming. We may not want to sell the Parkers, but I think we can probably make more. Could sell some of the whiskey. I think I will sell 100 units of whiskey. Because we still have plenty left over and plenty of corn. And I think I'll leave it there. Technically, they still have a few bucks lying around. We could buy plasteel, because we are going to need a lot for some of our advanced things. I actually might want to just go and buy, let's say, 300 units of plasteel or something like that. I am going to do that. It's insanely expensive, but, I mean, we've got the flower petals, but it's not like it's going to be that fast. We need to do some haul urgently over here because it's blocking doorways. I mean, specifically the ones in the doors would be the one to do it, but... Alright, lots of material. Excellent. And yeah, the components as well. And I really would like to get the tissue printer up. I don't know if it's worth rushing it, because most likely we're going to need steel and things to make... Well, maybe we don't need steel. It might just be components and plasteel or something for the bionic parts. I don't know. People are bringing over the steel, so yeah. Alright, you're going to get it done. Fair enough. Let's find out if we can use the tissue printer yet. There's the plasteel and the advanced components. And bam. All right. We need a liver. Now, we have the synthetic and the surrogate. And yeah, so I think this, yeah, the synthetic is clearly the upgrade. First of all, it actually uses a surrogate to do it. Cloth plasteel. All right, that's not bad. We need hyperweave. We may have some hyperweave, actually. So there you go. Make the surrogate, then make the synthetic. Now, what kind of skills do you need for that? Crafting 10. Okay, so it's not one of those where you need both medical and crafting. So that should be okay. Crafting, we've got lots of people with double-digit crafting. Awesome. Nana, you're in bed right now. If I go and tell you to, like, start working on this. Make our liver, because apparently we weren't allowed to ever harvest a frickin' liver from anyone. It's okay, I'm not salty about it. At all. Nope, not me. I'm a low-sodium kind of guy. Do that. If we don't, for some reason, have the hyperweave, we could go and put in just the surrogate liver. Oh! Oh, right, okay, yes, because what we had here... So, was that simple, I think we unlocked. We have basic, but I think we just unlocked simple. Now, I suspect we can just replace one with the other. I think I can just trash the old one. Because I think we can make it. Now, we don't have the steel, so I'm not going to do it now. Muffalo is pregnant. Okay. Nano's nearly done. Where are you in the list? There you are. You're just getting some food? Oh, no, you're sowing some plants. I'm actually going to get you to come over here and finish this for me. So that's the surrogate liver. Now, can you start on the synthetic? Yeah, she is starting the job, so presumably we have everything. I was pretty sure we had some hyper thread kicking around. Or hyperweave, or whatever. Hospital beds are coming together. That's very nice. Sandy discussed apathy. What is the conversation about? I don't care. I don't care either. Well, I don't care more. No, I don't care more. I don't care the most. Alright, synthetic organ. Now, what are the odds? We have hospital beds now. Maybe it'll help improve things a little bit. What are the odds that we're actually going to be able to complete the installation of the new liver without killing anyone? You know what I want to do? Sterile floor. Not silver. Hang on, what? I'm clearly going blind. Wait. Marble, slate, limestone, sandstone, asphalt, dirt, bamboo, ironwood, wood, concrete paved, striped yellow, metal, plasteel, silver, gold, sandstone. Okay, I had to read them out loud because I'm like, am I going crazy? Where is the sterile floor, if not in flooring? Did one of my mods or something change? Because this is sterile tile. Yep, it is. Did something change so that it's... I have to research it now? Sterile materials. You can make sterile walls? Oh, hello. Yeah, so that definitely changed. I don't want to replace the queue. Yeah, you know what? No. Here, I'll do it that way. It's a short research. It'd be nice if there was the place in front of Q button, but there ain't. And then Bionics... Where? There you go. Shift Q, put that back in. Okay. Poison ship! Okay. I'm not as worried about this compared to the psychic ship, because especially outside of a growing season, we should have lots of time to respond to this. Now, our weapons do have pretty good range. I'm wondering about walling off here. Now, I think we'll end up doing this. And maybe I'll put in a deconstruct order over here to free up the blocks. So we'll get over here. We've got one idler, but that's fine. We'll build this up and then go to town on this, which should be okay. We have EMP grenades, although the problem with the EMP grenades, they're fairly short range. I mean, maybe I could build like grenade launchers or something. We're going to hope that between the extreme piercing of the TAC-50 and the extreme pure damage output of the PKM, we can take those guys. I mean, we have to be a little bit scared because we know how bad it can be. It can be real bad, is the answer. Okay, enjoyed their stay, good. I'd like to build some IEDs too, but I still don't know the range at which we can build IEDs and stuff to not be a problem. I could route a bunch of power out there and then put up some turrets, but since we are still short on steel, I don't know if that's going to be an option. You're working on that. Nana, you're just asleep? You know what? I'm going to get you I'm going to keep microing you for now. Get you to finish this. There's not a lot of labor left, which is great. Although, here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering about not installing the liver until the next battle is done. Because what if the person we install the liver in dies? Can't even remember who needs the liver. Yeah, we still need the spine. Yeah, right here. Hermine Newton has liver cirrhosis. It's causing her great pain. Lowered efficiency, too, which is hurting, you know, blood filtration and stuff, which means if she does get an infection in this upcoming battle, psychic drone, that's kind of rough timing. But you're not at the end of the world. You're working on a flak jacket here. At the super unfinished TAC 50 there, which is fine. I guess we don't have to rush. Oh, we gotta pair these TAC 50s. Yeah. It was good to have 2 of these to speed some things along, but I'm actually thinking now. Can I not just forbid the station? I guess I could power it off. I'm going to power off that station. And that's linked to that, so cancel this one. That's linked over there. That's going to be okay. So we'll just have it focus in the one place for a little bit. Since we don't need to catch up. I might actually just trash the machining table, which will be a little bit of waste of steel. We'll get some back, but not all of it. Is Melvin the dog? I think Melvin's the dog. Gear and go. Over here. Drafted hunt. Could you maybe actually hit it? There it is. To aggro it before it kills the dog. Thank you. Alright. Unrecruit everyone. And unforbid everything. Yeah. Hermine, do it. Itney has a bad back, so you need to do it. Rescue the dog! Quickly. Fertilizer ready to go. Harvesting some steel shroom trees. Nice. That'll give us another... I mean, we still need a smelting job. And it's not like we were out of scrap, although we're running a little lower on it, so it'll be nice to have a bit more. Extreme break risk on Zandy. I mean, luckily you're asleep right now. Oh no, it's Hermine that's actually got the extreme break risk. Psychic drone. Right, you're depressive. At least you're going to eat here. Larissa has died from blood loss. Didn't get treated quickly enough. Yeah, see, you don't have to build roofs here. Fire. Oh, lightning strike inside of our farm, and a little bit of damage to our wind turbine over here. Still not too bad. A little extra steel left over, which is good. You're working on that sculpture. You're working on some bullets. And the wall over here is basically done. Okay. Anything we want to move or change? Visitors, this might be time to go. Time is it? 1500. I guess it would be okay to do it now. Alright, we're gonna gear and go. Hermine's not gonna go because of she's the deep sleeper. I'll deselect Steiner as the meleer. Frazier. Right there. You are not assigned any job. So I will give you the machine gun. I will deselect you and then retell you to gear and go. So you'll go and get that equipment. And you are... There you go. You're putting that on, gearing up, and going to the area, which is going to be fine. One of you's got the charge rifle. Verbal abuse is Andy. Okay, not very convenient right now. Frazier, I gave you the assignment. Do we not have a PKM? Oh, I guess we don't. Yeah, we do. How come you didn't grab that? Gear and go. Alright. sure you've actually got your ranged weapons installed. Go here, there, there. Why would you even try to arrest one of my people? One of your own people. Roger's coming. Some of these guys, we've got a lot of extreme break risk. You know, we're gonna... Do I just want to start it now? Yeah, right. Unrecruit, re-recruit. Okay, that... Are there 3 centipedes? Yeah, that's really bad. Because we know they're death machines. Like, horrible death machines. What the shit was that? Is it the Inferno Cannon? Holy shitballs! What the hell were we supposed to do about that? Keep everyone 5 tiles apart from each other. I mean, all of our people are wearing, like, full flak armor and everything. Like, it's hard to imagine a better setup here. I mean, maybe sandbags are better than... I don't know. This seems to have the higher cover percentage thing. Layers of stuff? How many defenses are we going to build? What the... Split up now. Oh my god! The Inferno Cannon is just instant automatic death. Look at this! Our critters over here are being hit. Wait, seriously. No, it must be the wall damage, not our critters. But still, so they're firing through 2 layers of the embrasures. Like, they're missing whoever they're shooting at. And then firing... Are these embrasures just shit? I'm not sure that sandbags would help there. Again, if we look at the numbers, where was it? I don't remember where it was saying it. There was somewhere that it had a percentage cover stat. And I don't remember where it is now. Cover height. Oh, there it is. Collision height of the object will start gunfire up to this height, and human likes will generally crouch down this low to shoot over it. If higher than a shooter's height, it can't be fired over. Baseline grown humans 0.8. So the sandbag has a 0.6 coverage. And yeah, so the embrasures count as being taller. So presumably a higher percentage of the body is being covered. I don't know how the combat extended go. I know they have a ballistic model. So every shot fired is fired with a certain amount of height. So assuming, and I don't know if this is true, but let's assume that a shot can be fired anywhere from like 0 to 1 as a height. And presumably the height of the shot is improved by some sort of shooting skill. But it still means that like it has probably a range of heights it can hit. So theoretically, assuming I'm understanding this correctly, and I mean just guessing, it feels like the embrasure should have a much higher percentage chance to stop the shot than a sandbag. I mean, maybe it would have been like wall, embrasure, hide someone behind a wall? That's probably better. Although, the explosion took out the wall anyway. That's the thing, with the Inferno Cannon, our walls are all getting, like, obliterated regardless. It actually doesn't matter. We could be standing behind a solid wall, and it would have killed us. Go seek medical treatment. Stay way back here. Hermione? Why are you just standing? Oh, so you could be insulted by Xandy. Death of Eve. Fraser wants to hide in a room. Xandy's gonna die because he's on fire. No, Hermione, your job is to go behind the wall. Oh my god. Why are you moving so slowly? We still have the cirrhosis and things and whatnot. And I can't fast forward or anything. You're shooting at Fraser, who's still being shot at there. Yeah, I mean, maybe the wall interleave. Did the body's just gone? I guess they burnt away. Like, a bunch of people died with nothing even to be buried. Oh, there's 4 centipedes! Oh, so we're just boned. Honestly, 1 centipede does such a big problem for us. Alright, here. You can try to snipe from a distance. Let's see how that works out. There goes Andy. Can't even see the bullets here. Oh, there's one. I think you got stopped temporarily. Not very productive, but what? Okay. These guys are getting shot. She's getting pinned down over here. Alright, she's going to try to take another shot. The one problem with the TAC-50 is it does have a long fire time. Yeah, see, here's another example. I think an Inferno Cannon shot got through 2 levels of embrasures, hit this wall, still exploded to hit things behind the wall. Are you guys fighting? Oh, you gone berserk. Maybe, hold on, maybe it was just Oliver going berserk because of the loss of the bond, and maybe he attacked a boomlope. Maybe I misinterpreted what was happening there, but I think it's slow and very painful. Yeah, I think they're gonna make it like faster and painfuler. Like, they just get to like use explosives on me. Oh yeah, see, there you go. That's a good example. Exactly, yeah. Hiding behind a wall does nothing against that Inferno Cannon. There's literally no defense. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that maybe the mechanoids are slightly overtuned. Like, you can hide behind a wall, and it doesn't matter because the wall's not going to survive the hit. Huh. Oh, I was gonna say, who's Whistler? So someone just joined us. Yeah, man in black. Let's see how that works out for you. This is the end. I'm gonna have to make a decision as to whether I'm going to reload or start a new run. There's a big value in both. Also, I really want to play Prison Architect now that there's been a big update. Reichardt wants to stay. Yeah, the game's like, they don't want the game to end, they want to just generate more people for us. Yeah, but the problem is there's still a bunch of mechanoids alive. Yeah, they're just gonna run back over here. I can't challenge these guys. Honestly, even if I had like 20 people all kitted out, I'm not sure what we'd do at this point. Maybe we didn't tech up hard enough. Maybe, you know, all of us should have power armor by now. That might be the thing. I don't know. I can't remember if it's just combat extended or if I have another mod that is making the mechanoids more potent. I know I'm not running any of the mods that add different types of mechanoids. I think it might just be combat extended that's making these guys so brutal. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to continue as is. The only question is if we reload to the start of this save from the start of this episode, or if we go and do something new. So I'm not going to save. I'm going to go to the main menu. I'm going to just take a look at my mods over here. I mean, combat extended. We never got the chance to like hack these things. We didn't research that. It's not the robots. See, the embrasures sound cool. Can be shot through while blocking damage, giving your colonists an advantage in combat. Enemies will still be able to fire back, but your troops will be in cover similar to sandbags and can't be rushed by melee. Holes in the walls. Oh, you can tweak the protection given. Here, we could scale that up and be cheap and be lame. But no. Floored animals. Alright, bioreactor. That's reasonable. Oh, yeah, makes them better. Solar flare shield, yes. Right, this is the possible to ride the mechanoids. We didn't get around to doing anything like that. I didn't really care about this metallic batteries thing. Honestly, I don't think that was... I mean, we didn't use them, and I don't know if it's as interesting to work with. Yeah, here's... Yeah. As far as... I mean, unless I missed it in the scroll, I don't think there's anything in here that tweaks the mechanoids other than a side effect of what Combat Extended does. But they're just too brutal. The fact that they have bullets that, like, obliterate walls in, like, a, I don't know, what is it, like a 3-cell or not diameter, but radius? Maybe it was 2 cells. Maybe it's like a sort of a 5 by 5-ish quasi-circle. But still, obliterates everything inside of that. Walls. I don't know how do we deal with this shit. Oh my god, this initialization takes a long time. We have a lot of mods. Maybe I'm just too tired because of having to deal with all the flooding. Bullet casings, that's just a visual thing. Combat Extended. Yeah, there's not anything really there. I liked a lot of this. But I could see us maybe playing without Combat Extended. In our next run. I could definitely see us doing that. And that may be what happens. So again, let me know in the comments what we may want to do with this. I guess we do that. We'd also turn off those. I mean, more RimWorld is always going to be a thing on the channel. That's just always going to be the reality of things. It's going to be something that comes and goes all the time. But we may not continue this run. And I'm still tempted to do some Prison Architect. When I play RimWorld, it reminds me of Prison Architect because, well, originally they used the same graphics. They were not the same graphics, but inspired by, with permission. So, we'll see. I don't know, but for now, we're going to end this video. Folks, thanks for watching what may be now the end of the series. I don't know. Whoa. So some other mod I've got here. Frontier Development Shields. That's... Needs Combat Extended. Is it Advanced Shield Belts? I don't think so. Well, I'll figure it out. Until next time, folks. Bye-bye.